Welcome to my channel Movies and TV Show Recap. Movie Recap, Solaris 2002. Act 1, Distress Call from the Ocean Planet. Dr. Chris Kelvin, a grieving clinical psychologist in a futuristic city, lives a reclusive life haunted by the tragic suicide of his wife, Rhea. His quiet existence vanishes when he receives a cryptic video message from his close friend, Dr. Gibarian, aboard a space station orbiting the mysterious oceanic planet Solaris. Gibarian urgently begs Kelvin to travel to the station, citing bizarre psychological phenomena that the crew cannot explain, while refusing to provide details over transmission. Upon arriving at the dimly lit, derelict station, Kelvin discovers a scene of absolute chaos. Gibarian has committed suicide, most of the scientific crew is dead or missing, and the two surviving researchers, Dr. Gordon and the eccentric Snow, are paranoid, erratic, and hiding secrets in their locked quarters. Act 2, The Unexplainable Visitor. Kelvin soon learns the unsettling truth. The living, sentient ocean of Solaris is actively reading the crew members' memories and creating solid, physical human visitors derived from their deepest subconscious desires and guilt. On his first night asleep in his quarters, Kelvin wakes up in total shock to find his deceased wife, Rhea, sitting on his bed, alive, breathing, and completely unaware that she had died years earlier. Terrified by the impossible manifestation, Kelvin tricks the entity into a launch pod and jettisons her into deep space. However, Solaris responds instantly. The very next night, a second identical manifestation of Rhea appears in his room. Realizing he cannot simply destroy his own memories, Kelvin chooses to embrace her presence, keeping her identity a secret from the rest of the crew. Act 3, Psychological Rupture and the Higgs Device. As Kelvin spends more time with the new Rhea, the manifestation slowly begins to realize she is not human, experiencing severe existential terror and discovering that her physical body automatically regenerates from any fatal injury. Meanwhile, Dr. Gordon constructs an antimatter Higgs field disruptor, a weapon designed to disintegrate the subatomic structure of the visitors permanently. Gordon confronts Kelvin, warning him that his obsession with this fake Rhea is driving him insane and endangering the station. Horrified by the realization that she is an unnatural construct torturing Kelvin's mind, Rhea secretly approaches Gordon and voluntarily subjects herself to the Higgs disruptor, dissolving into nothingness to free Kelvin from his guilt. Act 4, The Ocean's Embrace. Tragedy deepens when Kelvin and Gordon discover that Snow was murdered weeks ago, and the Snow walking among them is merely another visitor created by Solaris. Suddenly, the planet's gravitational pull rapidly increases, causing the space station's orbit to decay and pulling it into the swirling, glowing ocean below. Gordon escapes in the last functioning emergency launch pod, urging Kelvin to follow her back to Earth. However, Kelvin chooses to remain behind, accepting his fate inside the falling station as it plunges into Solaris. In a mind-bending final twist, Kelvin finds himself back in his home apartment on Earth, only to cut his finger and realize it instantly heals. He hasn't returned home. His consciousness has been absorbed by the living planet. Rhea appears before him once more in a realm beyond death, promising that they are finally together forever, free from memory, guilt, and time. Welcome to my channel Movies and TV Show Recap. Subscribe. Thank goodness for you.